Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. All of us feeling very lucky to be here. Number one versus number two. It is built to this, and the college football world is just stopping to watch and see what happens in this game. Could very well be a preview of a playoff matchup, as we'll see the number two team in the country, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the South Alabama Jaguars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Jaguars will kick it away to start us off. Returner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the right side. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Handoff running right. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The Jaguars are in the red zone. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Send the back in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Remember, that last possession went for it on 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out past the 30. The 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Jaguars offense back on the field now. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's got it. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Jaguars come up to the line in the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to run for the first down. Running through the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Hey, Chris, that's one of those runs you're going to see on the highlight shows throughout the night. He didn't gain a ton of yards, but how many missed tackles do you add up there? This guy was determined to get that ball to the end zone, and he almost came up with a touchdown.
And the Jaguars will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now we're facing fourth down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They'll tackle him at the 27. Game makes it second and medium. And he's got it again. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Arkansas State 7, South Alabama 6.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The South Alabama offense back on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Here's the second down play. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Jaguars looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here we go on fourth down. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit, swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing. BAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play. The touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They'll run it here. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Testing the right side here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Red Wolves with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. He'll hand it off. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
2nd down play coming up. Handoff to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner looking to make a play here. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
And the Jaguars will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
36. And the Arkansas State offense will take over 1st and 10.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Wolves will kick this away to start the second half.
Number 16, set to kick this one away.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he released it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Down he goes. A sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Oh, and he shanked it. And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Now, you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Checks this down to the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. The Jaguars churn out another first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the single back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Jaguars begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they're able to get him down. The Jaguars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, South Alabama. They will claim the second half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over.
Arkansas State offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
A quick throw out left, complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Direct snap to the back. And he doesn't make it. The defense stops him. It's still a 1-point game.
That keeps the score.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
South Alabama, 19.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Arkansas State 20, South Alabama 19.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense operating from the pistol. Heading left after the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Jaguars line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Receiver in motion now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
They need some important yards here on third down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Coverage team brings down the return.
And the Arkansas State offense will take over 1st and
10. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
They'll try the right here. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The reception, that's about 7 yards with 4th down coming up here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Red Wolves bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the return will be brought down.
And the South Alabama Jaguars will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Defense did a great job preserving a 1-point lead. Now can the offense put something together, help ice this game? Hands off to the left. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 16 set to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Jaguars offense back on the field now. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Keeping it on the ground here. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. The Red Wolves come into the final minute of play, just looking to run the clock out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Tackled there by the defense. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin.